Hello and welcome to Glorified Gutsy Gaming. I'm Jake, and today we are unboxing my newest Kickstarter, Bridge City Poker. They left me a nice note. Jake, so happy to get the game to you. I hope you love it. Noticed your BGG comment on the page many weeks ago. Thank you for supporting. Lee and PGL, which is the name of their company, Portland Game Collective. And I have some extra cards here. I like the backs of these. Oh, I guess you flip them either way. Kickstarter. Okay, cool. And so you got to shed out before the deck's out. 2 to 4 players, 20 to 45 minutes. Hailed as the premier Portland card game, Bridge City Poker first rose to popularity within inner southeast gaming dens in early 2020. Bridge City Poker has received rave reviews from members of the nearly international renowned game designer group Portland Game Collective, who refer to it as the premier Portland card game. In Bridge City Poker, players compete to shed their hands by playing sets of cards into a series of tricks, shed out before the deck's out in this race between clever card play and game-breaking power cards. Kind of a glossy feel. We've got rules and we've got cards. Got a reference on the back with glossary and scoring. Let's see, the first paragraph is the same. In Bridge City Poker, players compete to shed their hand by playing sets of cards into a series of tricks, shed out before the deck's out in this race. I think it's the same as the back too. And then it has kind of like a history of climbing, shedding, and trick-taking games. And then we go to component list. So I guess these cards that were on the outside. Well, maybe they're not in here at all. So, looks like based on this picture that they are power cards. We've got setup. And I guess there's some differences depending on how many players. Phases of a round. Trick phase, draw phase, cleanup phase. Ending a round, scoring. Then there's some variants for 4 players and some other variant. And frequently asked questions. So for the end of the game, so it's end of a round, scoring. If a player sheds out, they receive the point values of their scored power cards and a bonus -5 for shedding out. All other players burn a bridge by discarding all cards of a chosen suit from their hand. Discard all unplayed power cards. The point values of played power cards, those left face up in front of players, are counted, and bridge cards remaining in hand are worth their printed value. Unplayed power cards are worth 0 points. If there are more rounds of play, the dealer rotates to the left. Proceed to the next round. In a 2-player game, the leader of the final round is the player with the fewest points. After the final round, the player with the lowest score is the winner. In case of a tie, play another round with the player with the highest score leading. So, does it say how many rounds there are? Okay, so with 2 players is 3 rounds, 3 players is 3 rounds, and 4 players is 4 rounds. And there's a slight difference in a two-player game here. Alright, let's get into these cards. Zip, Zap, Zop. 1 to 3. Ha ha ha. Bridge City Improv. Alright. And then we've got some of these power cards. I think that's what they were called. And then we have more that have the back like the ones that were on the outside, which is, I guess, going to be the deck, maybe? But the rest of them all have the same back. Arches, copy, cycle, ditch, extend, follow, gifts, give lead, go fish, halt, math, merge, orbit, reuse, scout, shield, skip, split, steal draws, steal lead, timer, trap, upside down, wheel, wild, wish, wrench. Okay, and then we've got the sets or suits or however you prefer to call them, and it's got the name of a bridge on here, Tillicum Crossing. I hope I'm saying that right. It looks like the highest number is 14. And the lowest is 0 instead of 1. Then we've got Hawthorne Bridge. Again, 14 is the highest. And this is red, and the last one was blue. And 0 is the lowest on here. Fremont Bridge, and this is orange. 14 down to 0. St. John's Bridge, and this is green, going down to 0. So we've got 4 suits. And then we've got all these power cards, I think they were called. And then these I think are reference cards. And then these I think will go in with those because they're the same, and it says level up and kickstart. So I think those must have been some extra cards in maybe the stretch goals or something, but at the moment I don't remember. But that is everything in and on the box of Bridge City Poker. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.